Right, hi lads and lasses, and welcome to Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. We know what day it is and we know what time it is. It's the 25th of the month and it's around 12 o'clock. So, it's the prize draw. So what we're going to do today, is what we always do. And we've got some fantastic prizes. Give you a quick look at them before we carry on. Right, don't forget this is done live, so I've got to manoeuvre this bit about here. Right, hopefully you can see them on the table there. We've got an array of darts, loads of different ones, from the Dazzler, Daryl Fitton, which is Target. We've got Unicorn, we've got Winmow, and we've got a load of players' darts in there, as you can see. And some very, very old collector's items here. I've even thrown them in. Shouldn't do really, but I am doing because they could go on to someone, alright, they could make a few bob out of them, or they can keep them for posterity. These are from the 1980s, these, and these are Peter Manley and Kevin Painter, and they're really old collector's darts, them, worth a fortune apparently. Right, so without further ado, let's do a little bit less waffling than I normally do. Let's get that back up in the air so you can see us, and let's get on with that first draw. Let's turn you around a little bit. There we go, so you can actually see them in the background there now. Right, so first draw, you can see the thing here, the Helmet of Hope. We're using the Helmet of Hope this month. So there she is. Good old Mrs. Dynamite has filled that up with all the slips and what have you yesterday for us. And I've put the last few in tonight from up until midnight last night. Anything from midnight last night, my time, so GMT, Great British Mean Time. Oh, well, it's British summertime now, but it's only an hour here or there, isn't it? But anything from 12 o'clock onwards from last night will go into next month's draw, which is August's draw. Right, so without further ado, let's get this. Let's get the first name out of the hat, shall we? Right, hand up in the air, hand in and down. Right, here we go. Dig, 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 dig. Right, let's have a good swish round. Go to the front, come to the back. Right, now, right in the bottom right hand corner, I'm going to grab one from there and pull it out. Right. So who have we got? You can see me all the way through. Oh no, the helmet's going to the floor. Not a wise thing to do with your motorbike helmet, that. Right, let's see who's won the first one. And it's Chris Mullins. Chris Mullins. Yeah, late last month I think it was, about the 28th or 29th of last month. Chris came for some coaching and he also bought a shirt while he was here. So massive support from Chris there. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate that. Right, don't forget, rules of the game are, you've got till this time next month, so anything up until the night before, so the 24th, the midnight the 24th into the 25th, if you've not claimed your prize by then, it will go back into the draw. Right, so that's Chris. So what we'll do now is we'll pick one out for Chris, shall we? So you know the way that this works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alexa, pick me a random number between 1 and 18.
This might answer your question. Here's a number between 1 and 18. It's 17.
Well, that was pretty easy to do, wasn't it? So we've got, Chris, your prize is the MVG Design Adventure darts. Right, brilliant. So that's the first prize done. Let's get Chris's slip into here. Right, so that's Chris's done. First prize out of the way. Second prize, right, let's go for it. Right, hand up in the air, hand down into the pot, have a good dig. Dig, 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 dig. That way, the forward, backwards. Right, let's give it a good stir about. There's lots and lots of slips in here this month. Right, there we go. Let's see who this is. Oh wow, that is unbelievable. That is absolutely unbelievable. It's Chris again. It's Chris Mullins. I mean, he has got, like, what's he got in there? 60, 105 slips. He's got 105 slips in there, so it's not that that unbelievable, but it is for me. I think this is the first time that this has ever happened on Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave's draws. Chris Mullins, you've won the second prize. So you, my friend, are walking away with 2 sets of darts. Right. So we'll put that over there. I'm gobsmacked at that, I've got to say. So obviously there's 16 in there. If there was 17, no, 18 before, so we've got 17. 17. So I don't even need to count them again, do I? Alexa, please give me a random number between 1 and 17.
Here's a number between 1 and 17. It's 14. By the way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
No. No doubt there'll be more parcels. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Chris, you've won the Chris Mullins, you have won the Daryl Gurney darts as well. I've done a review on these, so the box and everything's been opened and they've been chucked a little bit, but they're virtually as brand new. Right, so that's what Chris has won for his second prize. Absolutely unreal. Like I say, first time that's ever happened. So there we go. Chris Mullins, you've got both these winging the way to you. It's the same rules. You've got to notify me before the next month's draw. If you don't notify me by next month's draw of you claiming the prize, they will go back in the draw. Right, so that's that. So thanks very much for watching, lads and lasses. That's this July's draw. All I can say is this month, over the last 2 weeks where I've come back to the scene and I've actually started doing more videos, posting more videos, I've had a fantastic reaction. I've had quite a lot of people get in touch with me for coaching prices. I've had quite a few, well not quite a few, I've had a few people here for coaching, so things are looking up, and that's all down to you. Not down to me, down to you guys for responding to help me out and what have you. There's loads and loads of you. Another thing I want to say a massive thanks for, I put a bit of a shout out on Facebook for people to like my videos, subscribe and put comments on them, and that's been happening more and more and more, and I think that's absolutely fantastic, and it does make a huge difference to me. It means that I get better adverts and I get more revenue from the adverts. So thank you so much for doing that for me. I really appreciate it. So if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, it costs nothing, absolutely zero, nothing. There's a button down here and it says subscribe. Click on that, and then it says at the side, there's a little bell at the side of it. Click that little bell. Excellent. And every time you watch one of my videos, give it a thumbs up. So give it a like, put a comment on it and share it. That's one thing that I forgot to put on that thing, massive thing for me. If you could share every video that I fetch out, share it for me on your social media, and it just gives me more and more recognition and a bigger and bigger fan base. Right, thank you very much, lads and lasses. Don't forget, you'll only ever get out of this game what you're prepared to put in. And always, 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 toe to the hockey!